Heartiest welcome to Global Talk Show by Business Power Academy, Netherlands. And today we have a very amazing guest from Dubai, and he is none other than Mr. Vinod Panicker. Mr. Vinod, welcome to our show today.
Thank you very much, Supriya, and thank you very much for all the global audience watching.
Well, if I talk about Mr. Vinod, then it's endless list, but still I have to introduce him. He is a Toastmaster, speaker, head of sales, Universal Carton Industries, LLC, and a very gentle human being. So let's start this journey, and I'm so happy to host him today on my talk show. Well, Vinod, we all know about you, your incredible life journey, but still we want to hear from you now. What is your incredible journey and how long it has been flowing?
Thank you very much. So how long it's been? 42 years. I will be to the point.
Exactly.
And the incredible part, something I would like everybody to remember. Yes, every journey is incredible. I was born in a very beautiful state of India called Kerala, in a place called Alapura. But my education and I grew up in a place called Khopoli in Maharashtra, in the state of Maharashtra. It's a very beautiful place in between Mumbai and Pune. So it's called a place full of industries and the land of waterfalls. So I grew up watching mountains and beautiful rivers all over. My schooling happened over there. I did my graduation in computer science. I did my MBA, and I came to UAE, Dubai in 2002. And since then, this is my home.
Wow, this is so great journey. And Vinod, the way you told your journey is really lucid. It's very great. It's very great to listen. But I want to know, in such a beautiful, incredible journey, what kind of challenges you had faced in your life to come up to this level of success? We all would love to know, and especially my global audience who are going to get super energized by your lovely answer, which everybody is waiting for that. Exactly.
So first challenges, I would love to talk about my two failures in life that happened during college and that shaped my personality. The first was I used to do boxing, and I used to think that I was the best in the world at that time. And I lost in my second year. The first year I won a bronze medal, and second year I lost. That shattered my ego. Not only that, it brought me down, because when you are in college and at that age, you feel the whole world is under your feet and all these things. But that loss made my ego like go somewhere. And from that day, I came to the normal land, I would say. So that was one failure that shattered me completely and made me a better human being. And the second was I failed in my 12th standard, 12th grade. I thought I was again very intelligent. I will not fail and all this thing, but I failed. People, one thing in life, consistency is very important. No matter how intelligent you are, you have to read and learn and write the subjects that you study. So that failure helped me become a lifelong learner. Because it is because of that failure, even today, I am doing my second MBA. I want to do my PhD. At any given course of my life, I am always enrolled in at least 3 certificate programs, different programs. So in a day, at least 2 hours, I have dedicated my life entirely for learning. So that was that effect of failures that happened during the college. When I came to work in UAE, again, there were I started my own business after 6 years. When the tides were high, everything was going good. We made a lot of money with my partners. But when the time turned and the tides went back, the money went, and I realized that true friends are not who are with you when you have money. And that was one of the biggest lesson that I learned, because when you have money, everybody will be around you. You may drive the most fancy car, you may have the best friendship, but as soon as you don't have money, then you realize who are your real friends. So these are some of the life lessons that I have learned. And the most important one was marriage. I would say, because it was a clash of cultures. I am a hardcore introvert, and my wife is a very hardcore extrovert. She likes to go out. I like to stay in. And that is when we had initially a lot of problems in the first 2 years. But then, because I have this habit of reading, studying, and all, I realized and learned something that Alfred Adler, one of the greatest psychologists of our time, said that all our problems in our life are relationship problems. Then I started working on interpersonal communication skills and all. Now we make fun of each other and we are very happy. Like even then we were happy, but we used to have a lot of arguments which could have been avoided, which can be avoided by many people. So I
Exactly.
would say these are the lessons that I have learned in short.
Well, Mr. Vinod, the way you have explained your challenges in such a comic manner and very, very easy manner that it doesn't look like challenges. And the way you had accepted these challenges as a matter of opportunity, I really appreciate this. And when you said getting detained in class 12, I was amazed. At the same time, I will respect your truth, the value of humanity, and you can say the way you have said, it's really incredible. I mean, nobody will not expose these things on a global talk show, but you had done. So I really congratulate you being honest to the world. And yes, today we can see a very great person who is so humble, successful, and all credit I can say goes to your perseverance, your dedication, and of course, your hard work. So the word fail, I say, Mr. Vinod, is the first attempt in learning. And that's what you had reflected in your journey. So this is really great, Vinod. And I will say, everyone in your life, take challenges the way Vinod handled and how he has handled in such a beautiful and a lucid manner. So make your life comfortable by making challenges as your friend. So thank you so much for this loveliest answer, Vinod. It's really great one. Well,
Thank you.
moving to this lovely journey, I would love to ask one question, Vinod. I see you as a Toastmaster, as a public speaker forum, so many forums I will find you. So how this journey you discovered, you just, invented, and what kind of a work you are presently doing. So we would love to have a light on this.
So I had attended a Toastmaster meeting in 2005, I believe. Yeah, 2005. And I thought I will join Toastmasters. And I like that organization, the setting, how people give evaluation and feedback. And I thought I will join in the next meeting. And I kept telling myself I'll join next month. And 10 years passed by. And finally, I joined Toastmasters in 2015 because all of us are busy in life, right? So the first thing that we want to ensure means if we want to achieve something, we should be intentional about it. Desiring it is just one part, but being intentional is very important. I was not very intentional about it. I just had a desire to become a better person. And I was doing a lot of other seminars, courses. I am a certified neuro-linguistic programmer. So I was doing a lot of things, but this Toastmaster thing only started in 2015. And even when I started for the first 1 year, I didn't give speech for almost 6 months.
Oh,
I
great.
gave my name to give speech. And the day my name, I was supposed to give a speech, I actually called my club and said, I have a stomach ache, or my boss, I have extra work and all these things. So I was avoiding it for almost 6 months. But then something happened and I said, no, let's get in completely. And I started speaking. and then there was improvement. But it was only when I became a VP membership, I got into leadership. That is when I started to see the big change in me. Not only in me, I was able to change people's life, because when I was VP membership, I was enrolling members into the club, and I could see them improving in 6 to 8 months. That kept me motivating, and that is actually one of my motto in life, that anybody who passes through me, their life should be at least 1% better. And it's a very simple mission. I don't want to change the world. It's very simple, that anyone who comes across me and he passes through me, has a conversation with me, his life should be 1% better. That helped me. And then I started getting more deeper into leadership. And John Maxwell has said this better, the best way. He says that you get into leadership asking the question, how fast can you become a leader? How fast can you become a leader? But after 3 years, the question changes. Instead of asking how fast can I become a leader, you start asking how far can I go as a leader? And the day you ask this question to yourself, you became a leader. Because now you are completely thinking about others, not about yourself. And it's been 4 years that I'm completely involved into leadership positions. And I'm very happy to help many members, mentor many members. It's been like what you say, no, I see this as a gift, which I like to share. I am neither proud nor like I like to say that I am someone who knows more. There is something in me, I just like to share it. And I studied it properly. I have taken many public speaking courses, many leadership courses, and I'm very academic in a way. Like you ask me any research on leadership, I can tell you challenger leadership, this leadership, that leadership, all the type of leadership. But when I present this, I present it in a way that an 8-year boy can also understand. So I have, and I am on my way that I need to, like what you say, work on this, because everything we want to know in this world has been researched on and is buried somewhere in a research journal.
Exactly.
It is only someone needs to present it in such a way that normal people understand. So I always say that Daniel Goleman and Tony Robbins should mix together, right? Emotional intelligence and Tony Robbins' energy, when they mix together, the world will change. If you hear Daniel Goleman, you know that it's an intelligent thing. If you hear Tony Robbins, you will get energized. But then you still, when you hear him 3 times, you know he's speaking the same thing, right? So when the research and this energetic team meets, it would be different. So I am trying to bridge that gap personally in my life.
Well, Vinod, you have given a great definition, I must say. And the percentage which you have told, anybody who will pass through you will get any 1% change. So I will say it's not a 1%. I will correct you here. You have changed 100% to the people. You are transforming it via your incredible journey today. And the global top audience, you can say, who are watching us live, they are getting a lot of enthusiasm. And the way you said about leadership, you have given a beautiful definition of leadership. Even a layman can understand that. This difficult, terminology of leadership. Many have given a lot of definitions, but the way you have explained, it's really marvelous, awesome. And I really thankful to you for giving this loveliest journey of your work in such a systematic manner that everybody has understood what is Toastmaster, what is leadership, and how we have to move on in life, whatever we do. We have to have our academic things in a proper and a systematic manner, and it should move on, no matter wherever you are and whatever you are working. So thank you so much for this great answer and inspiring answer to Vinod. Well, from this lovely journey of ordinary to extraordinary with Vinod, I would love to know what Vinod's mission is, what he has decided for his career or his years in next 5 years.
That's a amazing question that I ask myself every day. And currently, I am in a state of transition where there are 3, 4 ideas that I am working simultaneously. So currently, I work as a head of sales for major packaging companies over here. There's a team of 11 people, 7 on field and 4 the coordinators. It's an amazing job, and I have taken that because the company is very ambitious. Like normally, when people think of 5%, 7%, 10% growth, they are thinking of 30 to 50% growth. And I took that challenge as a head of sales. Yes, I want to be there. That is one industry wise, because I personally believe, and means I used to make fun of people who used to work. Honestly, I'll tell you this. I used to think entrepreneurship is everything. People should do this, people should do that. Uh, but work is worship. Irrespective of whether you are an entrepreneur, you are working for
Exactly.
someone. I have learned one thing in my life. First is work is worship. And second is the most spiritual thing in this world is to give employment to someone. And I truly believe the big industries are the rescues of this world. No matter what you speak about artificial intelligence, no matter what you speak about entrepreneurship, 60% of entrepreneurs in US are doing business from home. They do not generate any employability to anyone. So they are mostly self-employed. So I tell this to many people who want to jump into the wagon of entrepreneurship and all. Do you have the competency? Do you have the capability? I have it. But now I have realized that if there is some worthwhile mission which is better, and you can help support 200 or 300 people's employability, that is one of the best thing that you can do. So that is one side that is going on with work-wise. And the other is I do a sales coaching. I help organizations set up their entire sales system and leadership coaching, because there are only two issues in any organization: leadership and communication. People are still working in 1970s or 1980s style of management, and the new kids on the blocks, the millennials or the Gen Z, they are more like they have not seen hardship in their life.
Exactly.
They have never walked for 5 kilometers. They have not, like what you said, they have not seen hardship in their life. So now, whatever they have consumed from the media and while growing up, they care more about the globe. They care more about purpose, right? So this is a generation where people are looking for meaning. So I help people find that meaning in life with organizations. I have done a lot of sessions with leaders where they came up with the vision. Like if you see their website and all, some vision might be written. But then when I ask the real question to them, why they started this company, to the CEO, the reason was totally different, and the vision, what they have written, is totally different. So then we again align the vision and we spread it through the company. So I like to build systems and help leaders to, like what you say, no, define their vision and then implement a strategy and build a culture that supports that strategy, because ultimately culture eats strategy for breakfast. So it doesn't matter whatever strategy you prepare. So you need to have a culture that fosters growth.
Exactly, Vinod. And I do agree with you the way you said about the competency, about your culture. And the best thing is to give them the employment. That's what everybody needs, whether it's any country, whether it's India or Dubai or any place. You have to give employment, and especially to our youths who are awaiting for this golden moment. You know, this is the golden chance for every youth. Oh, I got the employment, I got this job, and that's their dream job to get it. So helping them with leadership training, communication, exactly. The word is really communicate effectively with people and leadership. That helps a real entrepreneurship. So yes, and I wish you all the best, Vinod, for your career, for your coming vision and mission too. May God give you a lot of success and laurels in your field. Yes.
Thank you.
Well, Vinod, before I move to my next and last question of giving beautiful message to global audience, I would love to know, besides being a coach, what is Vinod's what is a Vinod leisure time activities and what he would love to do in her free time. So what are your hobbies, Vinod?
Only reading, listening, and attending Toastmaster meetings.
Wow, this is really nice.
I just love reading. I just love listening to audiobooks. It's been almost 9 or 10 years that
Mhm.
every day, at least for an hour, I listen to audiobooks. And every week, every week I need a new notebook,
Yes.
because there are three notebooks in my house at different places, and with a pen. Whenever an idea comes, when I'm listening to a book or listening to any event, I just jot it down. I just keep writing. And my wife is completely irritated with this because she likes everything very clean and tidy. And whenever
Great.
she comes, she sees a book is there, a book is here, a book is there. So I said, only don't touch that book because that is my idea books. And I write down all the ideas, whatever comes to my mind immediately.
Super.
And there are some amazing ideas that come to my mind. So I have written down a lot of them, and once in a month I review them, what
Great.
all has happened and all. So that's something which I do regularly every day. Uh, I have a lot of friends, but I don't meet them outside much.
Mhm.
It is all my friendship is either related to Toastmaster or company related. So
Wow.
I don't like what you say, go to I like to party outside or much. I do that only for my kids and my wife because
Super.
they like to go out. And also once a month we do, I tell my wife, you select which family to go out with. I will be there with you. That's it. So it is more of for them, not for me. Once a month I do that. But my, like what you say, internal thing, I
Mhm.
just love reading books. I just love reading books.
That's really great, Vinod. And when you read, automatically you are filling your thoughts with your intelligence. And that's what makes you a good speaker. Now I know what is the secret of being a good speaker. So you are reading a lot. So I will tell my all global audience, Vinod is a sales coach. So if you want to flourish yourself, if you want to get equipped with some sales training, so I can guarantee, or Vinod, you can contact him and you will get the best sales coaching. So that's the thing. So here I am stopping, Vinod. And before I say bye or adieu, please tell your global message to your global audience who are waiting for your lovely message.
To all the people who are watching and who may watch later, one life lesson that I have learned and has nothing to do with sales or anything. It's something which I've learned in a very hard way.
Mhm.
And that is, being kind is more important in life than being right.
Exactly.
And the day I realized this, my life changed. And especially when it comes to relationships, there will be a lot of opportunities and points in your life where you have to choose between a relationship or between right, with your friends, with your spouse, with anyone, that you may feel that no, what they are saying is wrong or what they are doing is wrong and you want to interrupt them. But then when you say something and you want to prove yourself right and you go after that, you may lose that, like what you say, no relationship, especially with the very close ones. Make sure that being kind, that is what I say, that I learned this a very hard way. Being kind, and this sentence encompasses everything: compassion, empathy, whatever terminologies you want to give. But I have used this even in my organization. And believe me, just last week, there was a very hard argument between one of our sales manager and our coordinator, between one delivery went late. And he got mad at this. And I called him and said, the same principle. I said,
Mhm.
remember, being kind is more important than being right. Whatever you are saying is right, but be kind. We are humans first and behave like humans. And then now I can see his behavior changing and how those two people are, like what you say, behaving. So not only in personal life, even in your professional life, remember that being kind is more important. And I think it was Maya Angelou who said this best. Whenever you meet someone, think that person is wearing a necklace which says MMFI, make me feel important. So it's
Exactly.
not to, like what you say, boost them up. It is just to make sure you start in a way that makes them first feel important, then so that whatever you want to say, you open up their doors so that whatever you say lands properly. It is not for them, not for flattery. It is whatever you want, because communication ultimately is whatever you say needs to be received by the other person. And to receive, that door needs to open, the filter needs to be broken. So first, make sure that you make the other person feel comfortable or feel good, whatever you want. That is why we say, give compliments and all these things. Whatever way you want to use, always remember, be kind. That is more important than being right in life.
Wow, so many golden wisdom of nuggets, Vinod, you have given in such one answer of your giving message to world. And this is absolutely my honor to host you today. So heartfelt thanks to you once again for accepting us and being a guest on our global talk show. So thank you so much once again.
Wish your global audience amazing success. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, my global audience, for always loving us, inspiring us constantly and consistently. So keep doing that and stay happy, hale and hearty. Bye-bye from India.